Imagine stepping onto an island so remote, it's over 2,000 miles from the nearest continent. This is Easter Island, a volcanic patch of land in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Once covered in lush forests and home to thriving wildlife, it was settled around AD 400 by Polynesian voyagers. At first, Easter was a paradise. Fertile soil, mild climate, and abundant resources made survival easy. The first settlers brought crops like taro, sweet potatoes, bananas, and chickens, and built canoes from massive palm trees to fish offshore. For centuries, the population grew. Society became complex, organized into clans, and eventually began building hundreds of massive stone statues, known as moai. These statues, some over 30 feet tall and 80 tons, lined the coasts and were likely symbols of power and prestige. But over time, the island's success became its undoing. To move the statues, islanders needed trees for ropes, rollers, and scaffolding. To cook food and build canoes, they needed wood. To farm, they cleared more land. And to feed more people, they hunted local birds, porpoises, and seals. What they didn't realize, until it was too late, was that they were destroying the very ecosystem that had sustained them. By the year 1400, the island's forests were gone. Its palm trees extinct. Porpoises vanished from the menu. Seabird colonies collapsed. Even the soil eroded and crop yields dropped. Without wood, the people could no longer build proper canoes or transport their massive statues. The statues, hundreds of them, were abandoned, half-carved, scattered between the quarry and the coast. A once organized society collapsed into chaos and warfare. Oral traditions recall the rise of a warrior class, starvation, even cannibalism. By the time Europeans arrived in the 1700s, the population had plummeted to just a few thousand, living in caves and surrounded by fallen statues. So what happened? The people of Easter Island didn't vanish overnight. Their decline came slowly, so slowly that it may have felt invisible. As Jared Diamond writes, Easter Island is Earth in miniature, a society that used up its resources faster than they could be replaced, a warning about the consequences of short-term decisions in a world with limits. We may have technology and global awareness today, but the lesson still holds. Understanding our environment and living within its boundaries is the key to survival.